Hi everybody, 860 Cologne here with another fragrance review. This time I'm going to be looking at Eternity for Men Intense. Now this one was released in late 2016. There's a little bit of discrepancy on the notes. I'll give the one that I kind of agree with the most. This has the top notes as grapefruit, white pepper, bergamot, and black tea. The middle has lavender and geranium, orris, and rhubarb. And the base has vetiver, sandalwood, cashmeran, and smoky resin. I'll cut to the quick with this one as well. I think the fragrance won't last as long as it took me to read those notes. Performance on this one was abysmal. With the word intense attached to a fragrance, you would think that maybe it would be intense. No. Now I'm being a little bit harsh here, but only because when I saw the notes on this one, it had so much potential. I mean, black tea, love black tea. White pepper, I can smell pepper. It kind of reminds me more of a black pepper, but also a nice note. Lavender, orris, geranium, cedar, and smoky resin. I mean, these are notes that are right up my alley and not the typical notes that you'd find in a designer fragrance. And I exaggerate a little bit when I say that the fragrance won't last as long as the reading of the notes will. It's a little bit better than that. But still, it's called intense. Give me something to work with here. You're gonna charge me $84 for this? No. Out of the bottle, I liked it a lot. There were some nice notes in there that were blending well, that held a lot of promise. And then minutes later, it was gone. It was a skin scent. And after about 2 hours, I could barely sense it at all. Now, the closest relative to this one that my nose can tell would be Dior Homme, but not the good Dior Homme, Dior Homme Eau, the worst named fragrance known to man. This one is not quite as sweet as Dior Homme Eau, but the orris in there does lend itself to a lesser fragrance from the Dior Homme line. The original Eternity has projection and longevity that will run laps around this one over and over again. Even Eternity Aqua is a great performing fragrance compared to this one. Not that Eternity or Eternity Aqua are bad performers, but compared to this one, they'll last 200 times longer. Now, I can see some people trying this and actually liking it, because I did like it at first when I first sprayed it. There is a little bit of an old school vibe here. Not quite the Fougère Eternity vibe that I was hoping for with a little bit of depth. Just a little bit of a classic cologne scent to it. If it had any backbone at all, it might have been worth it. I would say please give it some time on your skin. Don't buy right off the bat. If the underperformance suits you okay, that's fine. Perhaps this will perform better in really hot weather, but for me, it's not going to be worth the 1.7 ounce bottle being $66 and the 3.4 ounce bottle being $84. There is no way this could even come close to being worth that kind of money. So on a 10-point scale, I'm going to give this one a 4. When I first sprayed it on my skin, I thought it was going to approach an 8 or so, but it just took a big dive once the longevity and projection really came and showed its ugly head, or its short-lived head. Some kind of head, I don't know. So there you have it. If you've tried this fragrance, let me know if what I said meshes up with what your nose says about it. If you can, like this video and please subscribe, and I will talk to you soon.